Hello, hello, hello! How are we, my dear friends, my dear viewers? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I bring you this week's chapter of The Promised Neverland, and later, after this one, of course, this week's chapter of The Seven Deadly Sins. Now, let us begin, as you can see, by the chapter of The Promised Neverland, number 57, Negotiation, Part 2. Okay, so we finished right up we start right up where the last one finished. Okay, for the sake of our survival, our progress, our family, it is time to negotiate. We'll ask that guy to guide us, then the three of us will head for A0863 together and search for Minerva. This manga, he really has a thing for letters and numbers, making names of places. Jesus. Okay. Are you serious? The man was just pointing a gun at you, and worse, can you even reach his mind with words? Good morning, mister. Let's make a deal. So precisely where the last one ended. Oh, on this cover. Unread for 13 years, the testimony of a tragedy. Here we go, chapter... wait, 56? No, it's 57. There's a mistake in here. It's 57. Let's start over. My name is Emma. What's yours? Get the hell out. I don't have to tell you my name, and I don't want to. Ooh, menacing. Please take a seat. All right. I'm so sorry we had to tie you down like that, and for the cookies. You must be hungry. To make up for it, we made you soup for breakfast. It's not poison and it's not bad either. It looks good, and I'm not much of a soup guy, so. But we got the temperature just right for you. You know, this soup, it's all made with ingredients we brought ourselves. We're not a drain on your food supply. From now on, we'll make do with our own food sources. As for water and energy and space, we'll make sure to keep our use to a minimum. And you figured I'm sharing my shelter if you do that. No way, get out. Jesus, this guy is hell-bent on putting them up. That's not it. This is all just courtesy, so that we can start on the right foot. After all, I think you're not really worried about resource limits, am I right? Alright, when we searched the shelter yesterday, it became clear earlier you went on and on about limits and dead weight. So yeah, that's really a good point. Like that, he has no shortage of space, food, water, energy. There must really be something else. Let me get right to the point then. We are going to meet with Minerva, and we'd like you to be our travel guide and bodyguard. Guide and bodyguard, yeah, sure. You're strong, right? You've survived here for 13 years by yourself. And also, I'm guessing you have a lot of experience going outside. His shoes are quite worn down. And he doesn't have the belly of a sedentary life. On the contrary, he's fit. Fair point. There were fresh fruit hanging in a pantry. You can't just make those, and there was nothing like them in the indoor fields. What's more, they seemed relatively recent, which means he must be getting them from the forests or by the waterside. Ooh. Oh, yeah. No matter what you do, music instinct, you warned them for that. No matter what you do not ever stray back into the forest or go near a body of water. Nice. But those are the super dangerous zones with demon nests. In addition, yesterday's shot just barely grazed their skin. Assuming he was missing on purpose, that makes some skill. He escaped our binding quite easily too. Well, he had a knife. It's not like you were tying down a weak man, so you know, sucker, that's for sure, and you've got experience in searching for Minerva. Okay, so talking about the letter. Because you have the strength and the experience, we're asking you for help. In your dreams, suck as the hell should I care, get out of my shelter. Really, this guy, this man is really a tough nut to crack. Oh, we will. If we manage to find Minerva and return safely, we're leaving the shelter at once. Then all of us. So that's your deal, and with this crappy offer you expect me to risk my life going out, to risk my life to protect a couple of ridiculous ass clowns. Well, you want us to live, right? Yeah, but it's a lot easier to just kill you all right here. Can you do it? Yep, you're going down. Sorry. Okay. When I make up my mind, I don't look back. Sure? Ooh. Okay. You sure about that? Pull the trigger and you'll lose your only guide and bodyguard. You need me, don't you? I'm not killing you, I'm just returning your gun. Okay. No, we took out the bullets. Exactly, it's not your life that's on the table. We found it yesterday when searching the archive room. Must be to protect the secret, I think. If worst comes to worst, the demons fight about this place. I'm kinda sleep deprived because you cut off the wiring, you know. Took me quite a while to fix it. The emergency self-destruct system is online. Ooh. Well then, mister. Let's make a deal, or else we'll blow up the whole shelter. Amazing. These kids, man. Only in fiction, only in manga can this happen. Jesus Christ. Holy heck. This place is important to you, right? More than just a bunch of resources. You do understand that if we destroy the shelter, you won't be having any tea parties anymore. How these kids are insane they are. Look at that face. If we're gonna die anyway, why not blow it up? They gotta be crazy. It comes down to a threat. This is nasty. Something's wrong with their heads. And in only one day, they've already... Don't underestimate these kids. What to do? They're full of openings. If I could turn the tables, but these kids are just a pain in the ass. Search for Minerva, huh? If both choices will cause trouble, I guess that one is quicker. No, actually, it may even be a bit fun to watch, I guess. Very well. If you're all so eager to throw away your lives, I'll help you die. Yeah? But no, mister, you can't let them die. The poor little kid. You shut up. Oh, God. I'll go with you and help you search for Minerva, but I'm showing you the way and that's it. I'm not guarding crap and I'm certainly not putting my life on the line. I understand, that's fine. So what's your name? I said I'm not telling you my name, antenna kid. Antenna? That's my nickname now? Don't get me wrong, I don't have the slightest intention of getting close to you, and stay out of my sight if you please. Don't want to stare at your stupid faces. Pleased to meet you then, dear man with no name. Alright, deep inside a secret motive. I love I love this manga. Really, how can one chapter advance but not advance at all? Like, we are no closer than we were the last manga, the last chapter. I mean, we are close, but then again, we still don't know anything about this guy, about his motivations. I was not expecting us to know them right off the bat, of course, but what if, and let us connect the dots here. What if the poachers are a group of demons that surveys the water area? Because they found out that this man has gone to the water area, to a water site, probably a river, a pond, anything of the sort. So what if him and his group 13 years ago, when they found the shelter, didn't know about the water side, the demon's nest on the water side? They went there, and maybe they didn't all went at once, but they started going like in groups of 2 or maybe just 1, and they started disappearing. And he was the only one who survived. He was the last one to go with someone else. Like, they were the last ones to go. They were the last ones of the group that escaped the plantation. And he was the one that managed to get back. Because I am sure that he was the one that wrote those things on the room. I'm sure he was the one that made all those drawings, that scratched the days, that wrote the names on the bed, beneath the bed. And I'm sure that he was the one who also wrote the word poachers. So maybe the poachers are a group of demons that inhabits the water side, knowing that if any humans do escape, which is unlikely, but if it happens, they'll have to go to the water side to get fresh water, fresh food. And maybe they inhabit that area. Maybe we'll find the poachers on their journey. Very, very, very interesting. But this is it for this week's chapter of The Promised Neverland. We will have more next week on chapter 58, which is probably going to be called Negotiation Part 3, if all I know. No, maybe not. It seems that negotiations are finished. And so next chapter will have most likely a different name. Sadly, this manga also doesn't reveal the name of the next chapter. But anyway, sorry about that. So that's it, my dear friends, my dear viewers. I hope you have enjoyed this chapter and the video. Please, if you have, leave your opinions in the comment section down below. I'll be going now, but I'll be coming back for this week's chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins coming right up, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.